Hello everybody, and today we are at Clapham Junction. Here is one of the new Class 701s which I've not actually yet filmed. I must say they don't look too bad in all fairness. It's been an awful while since I last filmed here. Right, so which number are you? Looks like this is 701059, I'm presuming. Yes, it is. That's off to London Waterloo. And then here is another Class 701 bound for Chessington South in the form of 701055. So here you see services by Southern and Southwestern Railway and a bit of London Overground on that far side, but that's cool anyway. I remember last time I came here was in August of a good 4 years ago, 2022, something like that. But we're back again, and this time it's going to be good. Now, I'm not sure if it still is, but I remember when I last came here, 2022, this was one of the, if not the busiest station in the UK, Clapham Junction. Somebody else, I'll leave that to somebody else to correct me or whatever, but I'm just going based on my knowledge or what I believe is true. And there's some Class 444s over there. I'm not sure why the destination board says London Waterloo when London Waterloo's that way. But then also coming in behind that is 701048. Looks like that's working a service to Reading. Can hear noises. Yes, and behind that is one of the ex-C2C Southern Class 387s. Don't know where that's coming in from, not too sure. But it is 387-302, I know that. And then off there goes 701048 with its Southwestern Railway service to Reading. And then also just pulled up there is a pair of Southwestern Railway Class 458s, presumably coming in from Reading as well, or Staines, somewhere there. Or I know they tend to work services to Weybridge. So maybe. Okay, and off there goes 701055 with its service to Chessington South. Okay, and off here goes Southern Class 387. And that's going from... Oh, I can't see the destination boards. Then there's 219 on the rear. Well, I know where it's going, obviously. I'm just curious to know where it's coming from also. And off there goes the Junipers. 701057. And then coming in over there is a pair of Gatwick Express Class 387s. I believe those are the ones working a service to Littlehampton. Oh, and then there's some 450. There's a 450 coming in here. And then over there we've got right scene going on here. Very busy station indeed. There's a London Overground, 2 London Overground Class 378s there, 3378137. Then here comes 701043. And here's 450 030 off to Guildford. As departing there is 057 with its service off to London Waterloo. And I must say the acceleration on those is insane. Don't even get me started on those. Okay, so there's 450 096 with its service to Guildford. And there's 387 206 with a Gatwick Express service to London Victoria. And the ex-Great Northern 387 123 on the rear. And then there comes some more Class 377s. And there's the 701 043s departing on my left. And then there comes some 444s. Okay, so 444020 on the front of this one. And then we've got a trio of 387s coming in here. $444,035 on the rear of that one. And here's another Gatwick Express. It's a trio this time. Gosh, it's every different livery. There's 305 on the front. 211 in the middle, and then 120 on the rear. A very colourful mixture of units there. And so here we have 377444 off to London Victoria. Okay, so as departing behind me is the 377 444. Here is, we've got a London Overground Class 378 with a service to, I don't know, again, I'm so sorry. Is that a pair or a trio? I did not see. But there's 449 on the rear of that one. Oh. 437 over there, 377, and then we've got a singular 377 off to London Bridge. Okay, and then coming in through that is going to be a pair of Class 450s. And the 701010 approaching from the right. And being bowled by a 701. How cute. That's off to Windsor and Eton. Windsor and Eton Riverside, this one's off to. Some more 377s. They just keep appearing, don't they? These southern services. And there's some overground, another overground train over there. And then in here comes 701 017. Yeah, are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Are you alright to sound your horn when you leave?
Give it a little one, yeah.
Thank you. So then in here comes another Class 701. You can see why it was the busiest station before. There's 701058. Thank you very much. And there's a tone there from 701 017, and then here is 717 018 with a service to I don't know where, but it's going via somewhere via Richmond. It's another set of 701s, multiple 701s in one clip. Which unit's that one? Off a flipstate camera. Okay, and then off now departs the Class 701 058 service. I don't know what their destination boards are very wrong, I'll tell you that, but then there's a pair of 377-7s over there. Oh, I think it's a dash 7. No, it's a dash 6 and a dash 7. Right, coupled together. Makes sense. And then here is a southern service to Portsmouth Harbour and Bognor Regis, with it's a trio of Class 377s. 377453 on the rear of this one, and then 452 on the rear. No, it's 453 in the middle, and then here's there's another one pulling in over there at the same time, both stopping in sync. Okay, and some more 701 action over there, and even more if you look in there. Gosh, these 701s really are starting to rule the Southwestern network. Jesus Christ. Speaking of 701s, here comes another. (021). Off to Hampton Wick. Finally a 701 which actually has its destination board set right. For a change today. Oh, and then there's some class, there's a 158 and a 159. Some sprinters. Coming in presumably from Exeter, St David's or Salisbury, somewhere in the west of England. In the southwest anyway. And we've got some Class 450s coming in over there. 450-094. And then 450-035 on the rear. Some 37s, another singular 377, that's off to Reigate. Reigate. Oh, it's a 158, 159, 158 sandwich. It's a 7-car set. Some more London Overground business cracking on over there. Okay, and there goes Southern Class 377 468 to I don't know where. Or I don't know from where, but I know it's off to Victoria. And then there's some 701s there, continuing off to London Waterloo. Lovely indeed. And off goes our pair of 444s to London Waterloo. Okay, and then we have a Southwestern Railway Class 701 service off to Shepperton. 701 059. working its service to Shepperton. (377-413) on this southern service. We're working a southern service to Littlehampton. Well, I won't be getting the numbers of those, but you know. And so then here comes a pair of Class 450s to London Waterloo, 450-028.